Hey, what's up, everybody? This is Roberto Enamorado, aka RobertoInLove. Greetings from Killeen, Texas. Thank you so much for taking the time to check out the video. I want to share with you some travel tips, and specifically tips on traveling minimally. So, to give you some background, many years ago, maybe, wasn't that long, but anyway, I fell in love with this girl, and to get over her, I decided I'm going to travel. So, I went to Spain for a month, and I met a friend of mine. His name's Brian, so thank you, Brian, for that. He connected me to one of his boys who's been traveling, avid traveler. And I met with him, and he said, take whatever you're going to travel with, break it down only to what you really need, and then cut it down in half. So I followed his instructions, and ever since, it's been a wrap. I pretty much, I can travel with what I need. I pack literally maybe 15, 20 minutes before I have to go. So I travel. I mean, I get myself ready before that, but if I don't, I'm not concerned because I got it down to pretty much a science as to what I'm going to travel with. And so I took some notes down. I'm going to read them to you and also show you what I have here. Since I am traveling, I figured it'd be the best time to show you. All right, so number one, 6 plastic bags to separate your shirts, your pants, your shorts, your underwear, your socks, and your dirty clothing. All right, and that bag, make it stand out. You have it a different color or thicker material, and ideally bigger, so you're going to be packing dirty clothing. Of course, you're not going to keep wearing dirty clothing. Of course, if you do rewear something, especially pants or whatever, it's not a big deal. Nothing's going to happen to you. But the idea is that you keep on rewashing these clothing, whether it be at a hostel, try to make sure that the place you're staying at has machines for you to wash, or you can hand wash them and air dry them. All right. So for the clothing overall, keep in mind, try to get stuff that dries quickly. If it doesn't all dry quickly, like jeans, for example, I mean, that's fine. But try to get at least some items, especially like the underwear, the shirts, get stuff that dries quickly. Get a sweater as well. What else? Pants. So take one pair of like black, dress pants, ideally polyester, something that dries quickly also. Pair of jeans and some like pajama pants. When it comes to shorts, one pair of shorts for the beach, one just for casual, whether it be working out or just to chill at home. And the underwears and socks, get 6 pairs of that. 6 pairs of each when it comes to the shirts, 3 tank tops, 3 t-shirts, 1 to 3 dress shirts. Again, quick drying. What else do we have here? Get also an extra book bag, something very small or a fanny pack to take your stuff with you, so you're not carrying your travel bag everywhere you're going. Let's see, the shoes. Take comfortable running or walking shoes, and take a pair of slippers or sandals that you can use for walking long distances, or also and also on the beach. Okay. What else do we have here? Technology. Take an unlocked cell phone, ideally water resistant, waterproof cell phone. Get a Kyocera at like $50. Charger and headphones. As far as the camera, take a waterproof and shockproof camera. Preferably, I like Olympus. 2 sets of batteries, 2 to 3 sets actually, and take lots and lots of space. So like high capacity memory cards, that's great. What else do we have here? Leverage somebody else's laptop or computer to store your stuff. So if you have a friend who's carrying a laptop, use theirs, or now you can use a lot of cloud services. It could be Google Drive for your cell phone stuff, or your iCloud stuff for your iPhones if you're taking something fancy like that. Especially if you're a really creative person, I like to use those creative tools. And your cell phone and video pictures are much better quality. But you can use OneDrive, etc. Lots of services out there to back your information up. What else do we have here? Sorry, my notes are a little messy. Top loading. Yeah, so the book bag, make sure it is water resistant, ideally top loading. A laptop bag, I think, is great. A water resistant laptop bag, also with side pockets. Makes things very helpful to compartmentalize everything and make sure your stuff is it's not getting damaged, and yet is in a rugged space, so it's taken care of. let's see, what else do we have here? Get a small wallet. Actually, I have that on me. I think I do. Get a small wallet, and on the adhesive side, stick a Metro card in the back. Something like this. You know, just pack what you need in here, your money, your ID, and also debit or credit cards. And if this hole's not big enough, make a hole, like hole punch it. And that way you can tie it to your shorts or tie it to something in case you don't have any pockets in your shorts or whatever it is that you're wearing. Maybe you can tie it to something like, you know, short strings or something. And that way you can always have it on you and not worry about it falling out. Yeah, so let's, oh yeah, hygiene, of course. I'm going to forget about hygiene. Take with you, of course, toothbrush, toothpaste, flip-flops, soap, hand sanitizer, sunblock, bug repellent, toilet paper, especially if you're traveling to a developing country. You know, a lot of places don't have toilet paper. So take an extra roll with you, especially when you're arriving there. And some condoms too, right? Better safe than sorry. And that is pretty much it. So now I want to show you, actually, how I roll. Here is the notebook. Right here's a notebook. I got this from Honduras. Here's an organizer just to make sure I don't have, you know, I don't confuse my dates, especially when you're traveling. That could be very expensive. Forgetting when you're traveling, rescheduling flights. Okay. Here's the backpack. It's the same. Oh yeah, and by the way, I'm visiting my niece, my newborn niece, and my cousin, my aunt, you know, so I'm in a baby room, chilling. But anyway, here is the backpack. It's the same backpack I used when I went to Spain several months ago. I mean, years ago. So it's crusty and rusty. And that is actually an asset, especially if you're traveling in places that are sketchy. You don't want to bring a lot of attention to your bag or to what you're bringing, which is why I like to bring cheaper products so I don't become a target. So yeah, so I still rock this thing. It still does the trick. Here's a couple of pens. Let's unpack for you, right? A few hats. Let's see, some reading material, right? Money Match the Game, Tony Robbins. That guy seems to know what he's doing when it comes to money. All right, well, something technical, whatever. I got a CDL book here, just really for the fun of it. Here are the items for hygiene, right? Belt. What else do we have here? Oh, that is empty. So over here would be the camera, but the camera's actually charging over there with an extra battery pack for my cell phone. Over here is an electric shaver. Woohoo! Okay. And over here is where I compartmentalize clothing items. So this is, for example, t-shirt. Over here, if I can get this out, give me a second. Pants, underwear, what else? Socks, and shorts, right? Yep. Here's some washable walking shoes, and that's pretty much it. So if you like the video, share it, subscribe, like it, also to support the work that I'm doing. I'm an artist. Actually, I'm a lot of things. But I do have some items for you to purchase. I have a new book out. It's actually more of a creative piece. Go to RobertoInLove.com. And speaking of creative pieces, excuse me, I'm going to be doing a piece for my niece. So anyway, check that out. RobertoInLove.com. Thank you so much for your time. Peace.